everyone, and welcome to this guitar tutorial for the song Beside You by KESHI. So first up, I would just like to say a quick thank you to this person right here for suggesting this song for me to teach. Thank you very much for that. So a quick disclaimer first, I'm going to be playing this song as close and as accurate to its original audio as possible, as well as playing it as simple as possible so that more of you guys will be able to follow. But before I begin, please do not forget to subscribe and the notification bell down below so that you guys will be able to stay updated for my future videos. And if you guys would like me to teach anything else, just comment it down below as well, and I'll try to do it for you. So yeah, without any further ado, let's just go and jump right into it. Okay, and as for the chord progression that we're going to be playing for the entirety of this song, so basically it's just 4 chords being repeated throughout the entirety of this song. But before I teach that to you guys, I'm going to be showing you a demonstration first, so let's go have a listen.
Don't lie, baby, don't lie. It's a love, never felt right. Sweet signs and I'm beside you. Say it's alright, say it's alright. Don't lie, baby, don't lie. It's a love, never felt right. Sweet signs and I'm beside you. Say it's alright, say it's alright.
And so for the entirety of this song, basically it's just going to be this one right here. Yep, so first up it's going to be the F major 7 chord for 4 counts, and to do the chord it's going to be like this. So we're going to be pressing the 8th fret on the A string, 10th fret on the D string, 9th fret on the G string, 10th fret on the B string. As for the low and the high E strings, these are not going to be included, or dead strings in this case. Yep, and to play this chord for 4 counts, we're going to be doing this plucking pattern right here. So it's going to be the lower E string first, or the bass note in this chord, then the D string, G string, bass string or the lower E string once again, then the D, G, B strings all together, then the bass string, then the G string. Yep, so it's going to be bass, D, G, bass, D, G, B, bass, and then the G string. Yep, so all in all it should be sounding a little bit like this. So it's going to be F major 7 chord for 4 counts. That's going to be bass, D, G, bass, D, G, B, bass, then G. The next up is going to be the E7 chord for 4 counts, which is going to be like this. And to do this chord, we're going to be using our index finger to bar the entire 7th fret, starting from the A string down to the high E string. And as for the rest of the chord shape, it's going to be the 9th fret on the D string, as well as the 9th fret on the B string. Yep. And as for the lower E string, this is not going to be included, or a dead string in this case. So this is going to be dead string, 7, 9, 7, 9, then 7. Yep. And to play this chord for 4 counts, once again, it's going to be the same plucking pattern. So it's going to be the bass string, or the A string in this case, then the D string, G string, bass string or the A string, then D, G, B, then bass string, then G string. So once again, it's going to be like this. Yep. So next up is going to be the A minor 7 chord, which is going to be like this. And to do this chord, we're going to be pressing the 5th fret on the lower E string, dead string on the A string, 5th fret on the D string, 5th fret on the G string, 5th fret on the B string. There's going to be another dead string on the high E string. Yep, so that's going to be 5, dead string, 5, 5, 5, then another dead string. Yep. And as for the plucking pattern for this chord for 4 counts, it's going to be the same thing as well. But this time, the bass string is going to be the lower E string now this time. Yep, so once again, it's going to be bass string, D string, G string, bass string, D, G, B strings all together, then the bass string, then the G string. So all in all, it's going to be like this. Yep, a bit slower. Bass, D, G, bass, D, G, B, bass, then G. Yep, it's going to be like this. Then the last chord that we're going to use is going to be the D7 chord for 4 counts. Yep. So this has the exact same chord shape as the E7 chord earlier, but we're just going to be moving this from the 7th fret down to the 5th fret. Yep, so it's going to be 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, with the lower E string not being included, or a dead string in this case as well. So for this chord being played for 4 counts, we're going to use the same plucking pattern as well. So it's going to be like this. So again, F major 7 chord for 4 counts, E7, A minor 7, then the D7 chord for 4 counts. And with that said, we're going to be repeating that entire chord progression for a total of 22 repetitions, and that's going to be your entire song basically. But if you want to break it down into specific sections of the song, it's going to be this ones right here. Yep. So for the intro, bridge, and outro sections of this song, we're going to be repeating that entire chord progression twice. So it's going to be like this. D7, one more. And as for the pre-chorus sections of this song, it's going to be the same thing as well, as you're going to be repeating that chord progression twice as well. So it's going to be like this. It's just you and I and no other guys. We got no interruptions, so we both feelin the vibe. Say I'm not your type, I know what's on your mind. We can talk about nothing, or we can see what it's like. And once again, for the first and the third chorus sections of this song, it's going to be the same thing as well, with the F major 7 chord up to the D7 chord being repeated for twice as well. So it's going to be like this.
Don't lie, baby, don't lie. It's a love, little fella, watch with signs and beside you. Say it's alright, say it's alright.
And as for the first verse as well as the second chorus section of this song, this time we're going to be repeating that entire chord progression, starting from the F major 7 chord for 4 counts up to the D7 chord for 4 counts, for a total of 4 repetitions each now this time. So it's going to be like this.
Don't lie, baby, don't lie. It's a love, little fella, watch with signs and beside you. Say it's alright, say it's alright. Don't lie, baby, don't lie. It's a love, little fella, watch with signs and beside you. Say it's alright, say it's alright.
So yeah, and this is the end of the guitar tutorial. Thank you guys for watching this far into the video. Leave a like if you've enjoyed it, so that'll know. And please once again do not forget to subscribe and ring the notification bell down below, so that you guys will be able to stay up to date for my future videos. So if you guys would like me to teach anything else, just comment it down below as well, and I'll try to do it for you. And if you guys would like to watch my other guitar tutorials, just click these ones right here. So good, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.